Morning Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Emily Johnson.
And I'm Tiana Baxter. Today we will be taking a look at National Honor Society, the column classrooms, and as always sports. But first, here's Evan Terry with your weather forecast.
Thank you, Tiana. Good morning, Hornets. The rest of your week's weather is unfortunately very disappointing. But today is sunny, having a high of 43 and a low of 28. Friday is unfortunately going to be cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 35. For Saturday, we're looking at thunderstorms at a 100% chance of rain with a high of 55 and a low of 39. Finally, to close out your week, Sunday is going to be cloudy with a high of 43, a low of 21, and a 20% chance of rain. That is all for the rest of your week's weather forecast. Now I'm going to throw it back to Emily and Tiana for the rest of your daily news.
Class of 2019, this one's for you. The yearbook staff is selling senior ads for $20 cash. Submit 4 photos for the consideration and a quote that is school appropriate to the email below. If you have any questions, come down to the studio and talk to Mr. White. Again, you need $20 cash. There will be limited space, so it will be first come, first serve.
As the end of the year approaches, there are tons of things for students to remember.
Yeah, Emily, there sure are, especially for seniors. Here's a look at a few upcoming things that seniors need to pay attention to.
Last week, an alert was sent out to all seniors and their parents on Skyward. This alert has tons of valuable dates and information that is especially important for those looking to go to college. The alert covers 4 important topics, the first of which being the FAFSA. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid and is a document which can help with the cost of college. The deadline to submit this document is April 15th. If you are looking to get some help, you can come to the high school around 2 p.m. this Sunday, February 24th, where there will be plenty of people to guide you and help answer your questions. The next 2 parts of this alert talk about scholarships. To be eligible, all local scholarships must be submitted by Wednesday, March 13th. If you're interested in other scholarships, you can head on over to the website listed below where there are tons of scholarship opportunities listed. The final piece of information is about Jostens. All orders will be ready for pickup on Thursday, March 14th during lunch. It is recommended that all students bring the remaining balance on this day as well. Remaining balances can be paid for with cash, checks, or money orders. At this point, all items besides caps and gowns will be given out to those who placed orders. Make sure to keep up on these dates, which will be here in no time. From Beech Grove High School, I'm Austin McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
National Honor Society is meeting today during B-Lunch for new members who have received an email. Here's Alyssa Harrell with more vital information.
National Honor Society is a nationwide organization. It consists of many chapters in high school. Selection for this is based upon GPA, leadership, service, and character. I talked to Ms. Kimball to see why you should look into joining if you were emailed.
Okay, so it's important to go through the application process to get into National Honor Society because the National Honor Society offers leadership and service experience, which helps with getting into college. So being an NHS member actually just sets you apart from other college applicants. There's a lot of scholarships that are available for NHS members and leadership opportunities that otherwise wouldn't be available to you by being in the National Honor Society.
There's a meeting today during B-Lunch in the auditorium only for those who received an email last week from Ms. Bertollet. If you're on the fence about joining, please attend the meeting to learn more. You can also go to nhs.us.com. This has been Alyssa for Bgsn.
Hello Hornets and welcome back to sports. In Beech Grove news, the boys basketball team has their final game of the season tomorrow night, meaning this is senior night. Be sure to come out and support the boys as this is some of their final games as they are preparing for sectionals. In college basketball news, Duke and North Carolina renewed their rivalry last night. Zion Williamson got injured soon into the game. This would affect the Blue Devils quite a bit as they would eventually lose the game 88-72. Luke May led North Carolina in scoring with 30 points and 15 rebounds, while Cameron Johnson added 26 points and 7 rebounds. For Duke, they were led in scoring by R.J. Barrett, who had 33 points and 13 rebounds. Even though North Carolina won, Zion Williamson's injury was the talk of the game. When he had a knee injury, his left foot came out of the bottom of his shoe. Many blamed the injury on the shoe, and Nike said they are working to identify the issue. After the injury, Williamson had a sprained knee, but Duke's Coach K said that it was stable. No one is sure about his availability for the next game. In NBA, the All-Star break ends tomorrow when many teams, including the Pacers, will play. As the playoffs are approaching, LeBron announced that he will go 0 dark 30 early this year as the Lakers are currently 10th in the Western Conference behind the Sacramento Kings, who are 9th and the Clippers, who are currently 8th. If LeBron gets the Lakers back up to the 8th seed, we could see the Lakers versus Warriors in the very first round of the playoffs. The boys basketball season is ending and that comes senior night. I asked senior Gavin Hess on how it's been over the past 4 years.
Tomorrow night is the last home game for the boys basketball team before sectionals, and that means it's senior night. I talked to Gavin Hess about how he feels about senior night being tomorrow.
It's crazy that it's actually here. Ever since I've been a freshman, I've seen the seniors go through and play it, but now it's me and the other seniors time to play, and it's just unreal that it's actually coming up.
I then asked Gavin on how he feels about playing for Beech Grove all 4 years for this basketball community.
Over 4 years. It's been an honor to be able to play for Coach English and the other coaches, and just to be a Hornet since I've been a kid. It's always been something I dreamed of playing for high school, and now it's finally here, and senior night's tomorrow. So it's really just been an honor.
Make sure to come out and support your seniors tomorrow against Whiteland at 7:30. I'm Jordan Brickley from BGSN.
And that's all for sports. Back to you guys.
That's all for your daily dose of BGSN 10. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Emily Johnson.
And I'm Tiana. Have a wonderful day, Hornets.